Hello, everyone. You're listening to Alternative Revelations with Linda Emanuel. This is podcast number 143. Oh my gosh. If this resonates with you, so be it. If not, just disregard it. This is going to be a very quick podcast. This is a heads up. I just found this out from, you might as well know his name. His name is Mosh. He's an ascended master from the Pleiades. He came to Earth 100 years ago to save people. And he had the solution, and then the Jesuits killed him. I can't tell you his real name, but you could probably figure it out because he's an expert in frequency. I promise I wouldn't. He doesn't like that name because I think it's painful to remind him of that life. And my gosh, he just told me some news tonight, and it just threw a wrench in my wheels. He told me, as of this week, the Jesuits just decided this is going to be the sign if your city is going to be locked down. I mean, not locked down. If your city is going to be attacked. Well, this on the September 15th, 150 Jesuits are arriving in St. Louis for sanctuary. Of course, that's not going to be on the news. But also, on September 15th, Mosh is telling me there's the cities that are going to be under attack are going to be full lockdown. You won't be able to leave your city. You won't be able to come into it. For example, I live in St. Louis County. On September 15th, you won't be able to go into St. Louis City. You won't be able to go into St. Louis County. You won't be able to leave St. Louis County. They will give an excuse to lock down. Now, these will be the cities that will be under attack, so it's going to be a telltale sign. Another thing is this. Mosh, I'm going to call him Mosh from now that you know his name. Mosh told me I need to be out of here by the 10th. You could do this. You could also do a test. You can leave your city. I mean, you got to also, before I get onto this other one, you've got to study that 5G worldwide map. You've got to study it. And use your intuition. Ask God for guidance. Okay. What's going to happen? I live in the St. Louis County. And I'm to tell you the truth. You can tell I'm not lying because I am petrified. I'm scared. Even me. I'm scared. Let's say I go in the city before the 15th, and I'm driving around in the city in, the end of September, and they pull me over, and they ask me for my driver's license, and they see that I'm from St. Louis County, that my registered or my legal address is in the county. They will send me home. They will not let me stay in the city. So that's what I'm getting at. If you do decide to leave, if you decide to accept this as truth, it's your choice. When you get to your city of destination, you're going to have to stay put. And like I said again, twice or three times already, rule of thumb is if your city is going to be a kill zone, it will be locked down on the 15th. I just don't want to believe this is happening. My brain can't wrap around this, I mean, I'm just like everybody else. I'm human. I have doubts, but all the signs are there. And now I want to tell you some more things. I'm going to give you some big revelations that I'm going to release tonight. This transhumanism stuff, this AI, it's all a distraction. You know what they're going to do? This is their plans, Mosh told me. They are going to kill every single American on this soil. This is not the only 5G they're going to roll out. That's why all these towers are in other areas too. You may not be targeted right now, but they're planning on killing. Please don't panic over this. I'm not panicked about this. I'm more panicked because I've got to get out by the 10th. They're going to kill every single American. They're going to kill Congress people. They don't care. If you were born on American soil and you're not bloodline like a Rockefeller, they'll throw you away. They'll throw you under the bus. And then when they kill every single American on the soil of America, then China will come in and take over the land. They've got what? How many billions of people? They've wanted America for a long time, and I cannot remember the speech. I cannot remember the date. A friend pointed it out to me one time, or somebody brought it up on a video, where China said they were going to take over America one day. And the Jesuits and the Chinese are in bed with each other. They're both communists. The Jesuits are pure communists. They're the ones that invented it in 1600s in Paraguay. And China is their model city or model country. So a rule of thumb, if your city is locked down on the 15th, it's not even close to the date of deployment. The date of deployment, as far as I know, is right now, is October 28th. That's how serious they want to lock these people into these cities, because there's going to be a lot of people that will recognize the 5G. And on day 10, they're going to get out, and they're not going to be able to. Now, I asked Creator, will you be able to get out on bikes? And it's kind of iffy. We have in St. Louis, if you're living in St. Louis, there's the Katy Trail, St. Charles, St. Peter's, across the, I think it's the Missouri River, actually. We're in between two rivers. We're in between, to the west of St. Louis County is the Missouri River, and across the river is, I think St. Charles County is called St. Charles and St. Peter's. Those are safe zones. And right east of St. Louis, we're right on the Mississippi River. So we're bounded by two rivers. So there's a Katy Trail that starts in Creve Coeur Park. You can bicycle across. I don't know if they'll bar that. I don't know. But that was an idea. I don't know where that came from. So, keep your head so you can listen to your conscience, your Creator talking to you. And heads up. It's really coming. I'm kind of like in shock even more than 2 days ago. It's just a nightmare I'm in. It's just, it's kind of horrible to know it's coming and not be somewhere else where it's not going to be. I'm sitting here in St. Louis County with nowhere to go, and I'll be fine. Spirit's going to look after me. They're fine. We're desperately searching for an apartment to rent, and this weekend we're going to start packing up, and we're going to take things to storage in St. Louis City. At least my furniture and everything won't burn up. Because everything I told my son, I live with my 39-year-old son, and he says, will I be able to go to work? And I said, no. The hospitals, we were told his hospitals, he works at one of the biggest hospitals in St. Louis, there'll be ashes on the ground. And he's kind of having a hard time with this, because, so I've told him, let me handle the stress. Don't worry about it. He's gone to work today. He's already at work. He's having a hard time with it too. And we're going to make it through this. I know I will. I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. I might not be able to tell people the safe zones. They're still going to be putting these cities together after the 15th. And if your city's going to be under attack, you might be locked down. So if you are suspicious, if Creator's sending you intuition or your conscience, you might want to leave your city for a couple days before the 15th and see if on the news there's roadblocks to keep you for the quarantine, for that stupid, what I'm talking about. So then you'll know that you can't go back. There's no going back. And have a plan where you have friends you can stay with in safe places. There's a lot of safe places out there yet. It's not the whole country, but they are planning on doing the whole country. And they're gonna the way they're gonna wipe out this country, they're wiping out St. Louis County to the bare ground. Even plant life will be cooked and be dead. There won't be a green blade of grass after day 90. They're going to turn these 60 gigahertz, which is microwave, 60 gigahertz, for 29 days. They're going to have it on in St. Louis County. It'll be a kill zone. Mosh told me that if you try to enter the city On day 22, well, actually, they're going to turn the 60 gigahertz on around, I think it was 20, I think, day 19. And he said that if you try to enter the kill zone, like looters or people want to go back to their home to check on it, you'll die within 2 days in the microwave energy. 60 gigahertz is microwave. You'll be cooked. And that could be a worse death than suffocating. It's unbelievable what information he gave me when I put together that scenario and that strategy. It's really sobering. I don't want you to sympathize with me. I'm not looking for sympathy, but I'm really scared right now, and I'm trusting Creator to help me find a place in St. Louis City. And this is not any plea for somebody to come out and help me. I'm totally fine. I'm a big girl. Oh my gosh, I gotta find a sense of humor. I can't find anything funny about what's going on, Just like alcohol, you never hear a happy story about alcohol, So this was a heads up. What if you suspect your city could be under attack in October? Leave the city for just a few days before the 15th to see if it's going to be locked down when you come back. And please don't try to get back in, because if you get caught outside the lockdown and you don't live in that area where you don't have a license registered to that area, they're going to force you to come back. That's what Mosh is telling me. So when my son and I go to the city by the 15th, we're going to have to lock ourselves down. We won't be able to leave an apartment at all until after the kill zone, after the probably around the 15th, 16th, 17th of November. Because in St. Louis, nobody will be alive. They'll all be dead. There won't be any National Guard. There won't be any police to block the city. But by then, you can't enter the city or the St. Louis County. You won't be able to walk into the boundaries. You'll be microwaved. So I hope this was helpful. Send me your prayers that Mosh and my other guide, my angel Lana, can get me an apartment by the 10th, so I can keep podcasting. And I have a lot of listeners out there that are supportive. And Sweden, you're great. You're just an inspiration for us all, for your resistance and for your seeking knowledge. I love you. I love you all. I'll be on Michael Deacon's show tonight. I haven't slept in 3 days, by the way. I think I'm running on adrenaline because I'm not tired, but I've only got about 1 or 2 hours sleep in three nights. But I just can't sleep right now. I'm not sick or anything, but I'm just under a lot of things are on my mind, and so again, if you think your city is going to be under attack, test it out, because Mosh is telling me that on the 15th, the cities that are going to be under attack will be full lockdown. You won't be able to leave your kill zone. And that would be so awful. You might find a way to get out of the kill zone. You might. There might be some way. Walk out, But, so, be aware, prepare, and be safe wherever you're living. Please, God, may you be living in a safe zone. And please, God, may you help others who need help. And until next time, good night and God bless.